Hello everyone, Dan keeping you can do physiology more in today's day 6 of running myths and maximizing your cardio. So what I want to go over today, one thing I've actually already mentioned, but I'm going to go a little more in depth with it. And I actually heard this before and seen this, and runners do not need to strength train. Well, obviously we discussed how important that is for your knees, your hips, your joint structures as well, okay? But in general, a lot of runners think they don't need to strength train. Oh, I'm working my muscles and doing this and doing that, which mainly a lot of them think they do not need to have much upper body strength or do much upper body training. Well, here's the thing to think about, okay? So when you're running, boom, okay, don't you think you would need or require to increase your overall strength or capacity of the muscle function past just repetitive movement? Okay, so what I mean by that is, okay, so you're getting your drive, right? And say you stop at a certain point and you just can't drive anymore. You're going up hills and you can't see, no matter how strong and powerful your legs are, you've been doing lower body strength training for a while, you just can't get that drive to get up them hills better. Increase your upper body strength. Now, I'm not talking about going and lifting a bunch of heavy weight. I'm talking about strength. Combination of body weight, push-ups, and strength training. Maybe some bench press, some curls. So work your triceps too as well, because that is really going to help with your drive a lot. Here's a little example. When before I got more into running, when I first started my junior year in high school, I joined the track team. Long story short, I thought I was fast, being a sprinter, right? Well, until I actually ran with the sprinters, and that's how I found my knack for distance, is because I started running with the distance guys. But what I did to increase, how I increased my running efficiency or performance, is what they had us do in track practice is after every training set, after every practice, they would have us do 50 push-ups. I would always do 51. So I would do 51 push-ups, and then they said, oh, just do like 10 crunches. I'd do 25 crunches, sit-ups and stuff. Here's the thing. In a matter of just a week or two, I noticed a difference in my drive. When we were going up hills, I could push up them hills a hell of a lot more. And I was only doing bodyweight exercises. Now, they actually encouraged me to get into strength training, and my running capabilities blew out of the water. Unfortunately, I didn't stay consistent with it at that point, but like I said, that's when I got into running distance, and I noticed a huge difference when I started doing more strength training. Even in my distance running, I could run a lot better, I could run a lot more efficiently, and I felt better, and I had a better drive up the hills. Okay, so yes, runners do need to strength train. Also, it's going to help prevent injury. It's also going to help your overall capacity of what you are capable of doing. So let's say down the road, you decide, I don't want to be a runner anymore. Then you got to build up the strength. Build up the strength now, even if you are just primarily a runner. Okay, please. And then another thing too, you need to stretch thoroughly or stretch really well before you run. No, that's a myth. You actually don't even have to stretch at all before you run. What I recommend, though, strongly recommend, is dynamic stretching only, because it's going to warm up your muscles, tendons, ligaments, joints, and bones, and it is going to get your overall body warmed up too. So things like back and forth lunges, or walking lunges, which is boom, 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 boom. Okay, things like high knees. Okay, jogging in place. That's not really stretch, but just different ways to do that. So you don't necessarily have to stretch before you run, but that's what I recommend. So, please, and then to maximize our cardio, here's the thing. Like I mentioned yesterday, do a little bit more in the morning. Do a little bit. Give me 1 second. About that, I had to get a drink, and my oatmeal was about to burn. Okay, so maximize. I've already told you a few examples. There are so many different things you can do. After you run, do alternate lunges. Take like maybe a 2 to 3 minute rest, get hydrated, and then yes, I understand you might have just maybe ran 7 miles hard and you just totally wiped and exhausted. Here's the thing, boom, back and forth lunges. Do those for like a minute, okay? You don't even have to do them fast. Of course, like I said, I always recommend doing speed training after to keep your fast twitch muscle fibers. However, if you want to maximize your cardio, there are so many ways to do it. It's unlimited. Allow yourself to be unlimited. Make sure you continue to be limitless. Once you find your limits, push past the motherfuckers and push past that potential, because then you will realize your true potential in life. So please, let's change our mindset. Let's think with a different type. Think in a different type of way and better ourselves in ways we never thought possible. Let's get stay motivated, believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go smash punch. Kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Do more than what you did yesterday. Get your ass up today. Push yourself. Let's go.